Morris.
Thanks everybody for coming out. Like you said, this is the third expo. The first one that we did back in 2014 was about 5 miles up the road here at a bar called Ricky B's. Had just over 300 people and 15 to 20 vendors, and now here we are at the ranch, First National Bank building, 130 plus vendors, 50 sponsors, 70 speakers, people coming in from all over the world. And you know, there's a huge momentum in the hemp industry. And this weekend right here, we're going to move it forward. We're going to get it off the federal schedule. We're going to rock hemp domestically right here. And I'm glad to have all these guys over here with me. Sean's going to take it from here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here too, everyone. I'm Sean Murphy. I founded the Hemp Biz Journal, and we looked at the hemp industry 3-4 years ago and realized there was no data. Like, what was going on in hemp? What was happening with CBD? So what we did was put together the data to give it legitimacy and let people know that there is an economic opportunity here. Sure, we know hemp has 25,000 uses, but you're going to see a lot of businesses in here, companies that are creating jobs. So here we have an agricultural commodity creating lots of new jobs right here in Colorado. And I don't know if Morris said this, but this is the largest hemp event in the world. We're focused domestically. Yes, it's an election year. We want full commercial legalization of hemp, but it's an election year where it's a two-party issue, where it's something that everyone can get behind. Whether you want to save water, build businesses, or help the environment, hemp does both of those. So we want to get you connected to the companies that are in here. You can learn more about them, and if you need some data, the industry has grown from about 500 million this year, growing, projected to about 1.5 billion by 2020. So that's about a 30% growth rate, something that's incredible. This is all hemp. This is an industrial commodity that can be used for 25,000 things. So come listen to what we have to say, listen to what Zev has to say, talk to Morris, meet the companies, and we want to share all this with you. Thanks.
Great.
My name is Zev Paiss. I'm the Executive Director of the National Hemp Association. So we are the trade association that is focused on helping the industry kind of come into being. We have three main purposes. One is education. As you all have heard several times already, this is industrial hemp. There's a lot of people here that don't know the difference between industrial hemp and the rest of the cannabis community. So we are really trying to help people understand what this is about. The second is legislation. We're supporting we're actually helping to lead a campaign to make it descheduled and to make it legal at the federal level. So it needs to be legal at the state level, but it also needs to be legal at the federal level. So a whole bunch of other activities that we're trying to do, like banking and insurance and transportation and importation, can all happen.
I'm going to take you now on a tour to see what's happening at the NoCo Hemp Expo 2016. So come on in.
Do what Neshama says, everyone.
Don't listen to this
Saturday.
guy. So we got Bluebird Botanicals right here. They're a Sprout sponsor. These guys are making great CBD products.
I'm Mike with Bluebird Botanicals. Well, Bluebird Botanicals, we are one of the first and primary distributors of hemp-derived CBD oils. And what we do is we take high CBD CO2 extracts from industrial hemp and we emulsify them into carrier oils, and then also usually put in some extra essential oils for some extra beneficial effects and distribute them nationwide. This product is our original. It is the hemp CBD oil, and that is a blend of that high CBD CO2 extract and organic virgin hemp seed oil. And then I would say our second most popular brand is our Bulletproof CBD oil. It's a very popular blend for us, and that has the same ingredients as the hemp CBD oil, but it has two additional ingredients, being frankincense essential oil and black cumin seed oil, or Nigella sativa oil. And those are both very popular oils for a lot of our customers. So we combine them all together to make a comprehensive blend so that they don't have to be taking multiple supplements.
We're going to have an interviewer and interviewee that's kind of like a Today Show meets late night TV. So we'll be having interviewers all day long, both days, company owners, advocates, whoever gets up on stage. So we've got a sign-up sheet for that.
How many speakers are there?
Around 70 plus, yeah.
So there's panels all day. There's
Panels and speakers, and then workshops as well. Over here we have CBD Biosciences, which is a joint venture project with Thar Processing, Open Vape. They've just set up a large production facility in Pueblo. They're going to be employing hundreds of people, and definitely one of the leaders as far as CBD extraction and processing and taking it to the next level here in Colorado. Ben Droz right here, one of the Boat Hemp guys.
This is the Boat Hemp booth, and we are having people take action. You can call your senators straight from our booth. You can also get a calendar. You can support Boat Hemp.
This company is Seed CX, and they just came on last minute as our Game Changer sponsor, which is a main sponsorship, and they've got a great platform for the hemp industry. And Edward will tell you a little bit about it right here.
Hi everyone. CCX is the first federally regulated trading platform, which is regulated by the Commodities Futures Trading Commission. And essentially what we allow people to do is lock in price and secure income. But also what I think is really exciting is that for the first time, what we will be doing is allowing people throughout the United States to trade industrial hemp, much like gold, corn, and oil. So I think we give people security. I think we bring a degree of legitimacy to this industry, and make it's pretty exciting. So it's great to be here and to be a game-changing sponsor. Thank you.
Hey, the BMW i3 right here, the interior paneling is made out of a hemp biocomposite, as well as some of the trim material as well. A lot of this stuff's being done in Europe and hopefully here in the U.S.
David Magdalena, who is the publisher of the Hemp Connoisseur magazine.
Hi.
David.
So we're the principal media sponsors here for NoCo Hemp Expo. We're really proud to be part of that with Morris. The thing that we're excited about for us is today is our official launch of our national magazine. We have copies at our booth available for you guys. We're calling it our seedling national issue. The thing that we're most proud of is we are the first magazine going nationwide in Barnes & Nobles and newsstands across the country with hemp in its title. And
Yeah.
so
We cut down trees, lumber, to make our paper. Yet we're in a symbiotic relationship with trees. They give us oxygen, we give them CO2. We're cutting down a product that we're in a relationship. Whereas hemp is technically a weed. Reese grows 3-4 months, it's sustainable. So what are we doing?
And it
Not
cleans the
burning our
soil
hemp.
while it's growing.
And it cleans the soil. So this is something when people ask me, what's up with hemp? I say, let's look at paper as an obvious environmental example.
Yes.
As Morris mentioned, this is the NHA Lounge, and this is specifically designed as a place for people to gather, to connect, to interview, to just chill out, to have meetings. There's lots of conversations that are going on here. A lot of people know each other, but don't get to see each other that often, and a lot of us don't know each other. So I really want to encourage you to come here, hang out. If you want to interview people, this is a good, one good spot for it, especially if you're not needing a video environment. And just thank you very much for being here.
My name's Mark Brannigan. I'm the CEO and one of the founders of CBDRX. Basically, we're about 1.5 years old. We started up here in Boulder. We also have a large farm down in Pueblo. And we started with one plant. And from that one hemp plant, we created 110,000 identical hemp plants through cloning, which we planted. And now we've moved on to where we've actually created our own feminized seeds, which we're expanding this year into multiple states.
Thanks to you guys for coming over here. Really, you're looking at a pioneer movement here in the hemp industry between everyone here. As a new industry comes online, it takes innovators and folks like Zev and Neshama with the National Hemp Association and the Colorado Hemp Company and CBDRX to push the industry forward as we grow nationally. So thank you guys very much for coming.
We are one of the first and only USDA certified organic hemp farms in the United States.
Over here, we've got an art zone. We're going to have artists painting on hemp. We're going to have a kids area where they can color on hemp paper tomorrow. Just kind of a fun activity that we wanted to throw into the event. We've had art involved the last couple of years, so we want to continue on with that.
Branching off of it, how's it going?
Hoban and Fiola, who are one of the top cannabis hemp law firms in the country.
Oh, cool.
Quicksilver Scientific right over here, who I told you about before, that has the nanoparticle delivery system, and they're the sponsor of our workshop stage.
Great.
Yeah. Sunstrand, these guys are from Kentucky. Trey Riddle right here, president, natural fiber processing, definitely blazing trails here in the U.S.
Sunstrand is, we're really a materials company. We just happen to do bio or natural materials. We do have an emphasis on hemp. We're the only operating major industrial scale hemp fiber decorticator, so we generate fiber in herd. mostly for technical and industrial applications. Our major emphasis is plastics, polymer composites, and technical nonwovens, but we will service other industries, the typical hemp-centric ones like horse bedding and hempcrete. But in general, we're focused on major manufacturing avenues and getting this material out into everywhere in your everyday life.
They had no sign that says take people.
So anyway, this is our Let's Talk Hemp Room. It's kind of styled after TED Talks or TEDx. First off, today we're going to have a few panels, but then after that we're going to have solo speakers talking about a variety of different topics. There'll be 12 to 15 minute segments, and in between that we're also going to have little live music, guitar interludes.
What is the future of this agricultural crop that is sustainable and versatile, that could give us tens of thousands of jobs? Come over to NoCoHempExpo.com and find out. Thanks for being with us.